folks. Today I want to talk about digital storytelling. Digital storytelling is a great way to engage students in the learning process and also give students agency. Storytelling allows us to amplify our voices and our stories beyond our classroom walls, and it reminds us that we all have stories to share and we can empathize with others. Now, when it comes to digital storytelling, it can take on many different forms. So it depends on the visuals you choose to use, the technology tools, and how you're encouraging your students to express themselves. Now, digital storytelling doesn't have to be a long, drawn-out process. It can be a quick prompt, it can be a reflective experience, it can be an exit ticket, but you can provide your students with the supports and the structures to be able to share their stories, whether it is short or something much longer. We are learners through creation. When we create, when we build, when we share, that's when that knowledge gets to that deep learning and that retention that we're hoping all of our students, no matter what age they are experiencing. And digital storytelling allows students to be creative and kind because they're connecting with others and empathizing with their stories as well. Again, it can take on many forms, so podcasting, videos, blogging, graphic novels. There's a lot of cool digital things you can do with Adobe as well as Canva. So there's so many great tools out there. I personally love using WeVideo when I'm having my students create digital stories. But like I said, Canva, Adobe Express, Padlet, Google Suites, all these tools can be used individually or together to create a really powerful experience for students. Now, the method I choose to use when I am building out a digital storytelling project is the STAR method. I want to make sure that I set a clear purpose, take on roles or talk about how students will team up in the process if they're working in groups, how they're going to assemble that story, and then encourage them to rehearse and record. And all of this can be done in 5 short minutes, or it can be a longer project that takes several days. One of my favorite projects that I wanted to share with you is the This I Believe project, where I have students model after the NPR program This I Believe their own stories. And so I give them the opportunity to write out what they're sharing, and then I have them record their stories. And using WeVideo is really, really powerful and has allowed me to capture those stories on video, which means their stories can live just in our classroom or they can be shared beyond our classroom walls. And so when it comes to engagement, storytelling can be really, really powerful. Padlet's another really great tool to collect all of those stories and to be able to make them visible in one page. And students can really demonstrate their learning, they can collaborate and share ideas. The most important thing is that we're encouraging our students to engage with the learning process and make connections in our classroom that can go way beyond our classroom walls.